What the hell am I doing here?
Over time, there have been a ton of movies and TV shows about Lucifer the fallen angel that have hit our screens, but the TV series Lucifer isn't like the rest of them. It could be because the script portrays a different perspective of Lucifer, or it could be because of the actor who plays Lucifer himself, Tom Ellis. Ellis undeniably made the show worth a watch. In fact, if fans were sad that the show got cancelled, it was probably because they weren't going to get more of Tom Ellis. Most of his moments on the show are truly unforgettable. Today we're going to look at Tom Ellis's unforgettable moments in Lucifer. But before we get into the video of the day, don't forget to hit the like button, turn on post notifications, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content like this. First up on our list, from the first episode of the show, Lucifer's character introduction, Tom Ellis assured us that Lucifer was going to be a fun series to watch, and he had us hooked from his very first scene on the show. When Lucifer got pulled over in the opening minutes of the pilot episode for speeding, he had a hilarious conversation with the officer who pulled him over. The police officer asked him, "You know why I pulled you over?" And he replied, "Well, obviously you felt the need to exercise your limited powers and punish me for ignoring the speed limit. It's okay, I understand. I like to punish people too. Or at least I used to." The way he bribes his way out of a ticket gets the officer to admit that he likes to go fast. It tells us a lot about the character and why Ellis was the best choice for the role. The subtle comments hinting that he was the devil made this scene priceless. There were many other funny scenes where he hinted that he was the devil, but this first was quite funny and certainly memorable. Next up, romantic moments are always priceless, especially when they're genuine. Chloe, Lauren German, saw how genuine Lucifer was with professing his feelings for her and dived in to kiss him, giving us an unforgettable moment. In Season 2, Episode 11, Stewardess Interrupt Us, Lucifer shared all the things he knows about Chloe, all the things he loves about her, and why he isn't worthy, and it's just so romantic and swoon-worthy. When Chloe realized how much Lucifer cares for her, she went in for the kiss. It was like a Jane Austen declaration of love. We've seen many Lucifer and Chloe kisses over the years, but this was certainly over the top. You've just gotta watch it again and again. Up next in Season 3, Episode 24, Lucifer showed his true self to Chloe for the first time, and what can I say? It was one of the best moments of the series. In the episode, A Devil of My Word, Chloe discovers Lucifer's true identity after he saved her life. Lucifer and Chloe ran into an encounter with Marcus Pierce, who's actually Cain, the murderous son of Adam and Eve. Pierce said he was there to kill Lucifer, but Chloe tried to talk him out of it. While her pleas proved futile, she shot at Pierce, and one of the men from Pierce's team shot back at her. Pierce ordered his men to shoot both Lucifer and Chloe, but Lucifer brought his wings to shield Chloe and himself from getting shot. His wings were hurt terribly, but he succeeded in protecting Chloe and getting her out of the building. Luckily, Chloe was wearing a bulletproof jacket, so the bullet didn't go through. But we will certainly remember that moment as one of the most epic moments on the show. Next up, from the very first scene the fans saw Lucifer and Chloe together, they dreamed of this moment, but it took 5 seasons before we got to this point. After 5 seasons of sexual tension between Chloe and Lucifer, the couple finally took their relationship to the next level in Season 5. We watched the pair go from friends to flirting and to falling in love with one another. Despite the twists and turns and a good number of false dawns, we never lost hope. A lot of slow burn romances tend to underwhelm when they finally happen, but this was everything we'd hoped for and then some. The showrunner, Idli Madrovich, said in an interview, "There was a lot of pressure at that moment. We really wanted it to not be too easy. We wanted it to be hot. They've had these moments where they have come together a little bit, and they've shared these sweet or emotional kisses. Although that one night of passion cost Lucifer his mojo, I assure you, you wouldn't find anything on TV more adorable than Lucifer and Chloe goofing around in bed in the morning after their first night together." Up next is a scene in Season 3, Episode 13. This moment was quite hilarious. Lucifer walked into a karaoke bar screaming about drug dealers after Chloe told him not to, and he had promised her he wouldn't say, "Hello, drug dealers." Chloe said to him, "Lucifer, this is a ruthless drug lord with who knows how many armed thugs. You can't just walk in there with your 3-piece suit and say, 'Hello, drug dealers.'" And Lucifer replied, "I would never do that." Well, he sort of kept his word. When he got to the karaoke bar, he said, "Hello, drug dealers," but not in a British accent, or rather, not in English. To be fair, he didn't just walk in and say hello, drug dealers. He said, "Hello, drug dealers," in Korean. The fact that he ignored Chloe and shouted the phrase and in a different language made the scene quite hilarious. Next up, we certainly can't forget Season 2, Episode 11, where Lucifer and Chloe shared their first kiss. The moment Lucifer and Chloe first kiss after denying their feelings for each other for so long is surely one of the unforgettable scenes of the series. The kiss wasn't the only memorable thing, but also the words Lucifer said. He said to Chloe, "So you deserve someone worthy of that grace. Someone who knows that every crime scene breaks your heart, even though you'd never admit it. Someone who actually appreciates your impossibly boring middle name, Jane. More importantly, detective, you deserve someone as good as you, because, well, you're special, and I am not worth it." And Chloe replied, "Yeah, you're probably right." Sadly, this was just a dream sequence for Chloe, and their real kiss came later on in Season 3, Episode 23, when he told her that he was actually the devil. She responded by telling him how he wasn't the devil to her, and then kissing him in a passionate moment. Up next, we see Lucifer's wings go from angelic to devilish. Lucifer's wings have been used as an integral representation of his emotional and heroic journey. In the first season, he's without his wings, having purposely had them cut off when he came to Earth. At the end of the second season, his wings were returned to him, seemingly without cause. But in the fourth season, the wings take on an entirely new meaning. After murdering Cain, Marcus Pierce, the first human he's responsible for killing, and descending further along a path of revenge and darkness, Lucifer makes a startling discovery. His wings, once pristine angel white, had suddenly turned red, horned, and absolutely devilish. It was bad enough when Lucifer found that his wings had gone from angelic to devilish, but the 9th episode of the 4th season doubles, triples, quadruples down on this unexpected turn of events, finding Lucifer gradually transforming fully into his devilish alter ego. His eyes go red, his skin turns devilish and distorted, his wings and claws and the whole 9 yards return. All of these came in conjunction with the realization that he hates himself and all the evil he's been responsible for throughout his life and throughout history. Only with Chloe's guidance and the realization that he wants to change and forgive himself is he allowed to return to his new human form. Next up, the fans were left with a memorable yet devastating moment in the final episode of Season 4 when Lucifer left for hell. After watching his demons rebel under their lack of leadership and try to take Bay Charlie as their new leader, Lucifer was tasked with returning to his previous role. He did this by leaving Chloe heartbroken after she had just confessed her love for him in his apartment. Despite the two telling each other the love that they have for one another in different ways and sharing a tearful goodbye, Lucifer is required to return to hell to rule as the tormentor-in-chief and the king in order to prevent any of the demons from returning and trying to cause chaos again. The season ends with Lucifer sitting on the throne in hell, staring out over the darkness around him. Surely he was just as heartbroken and as devastated by the situation as the fans were. Up next, Tom Ellis is so multi-talented, and he had several moments as Lucifer when he sent chills down the spines of the fans. One of these moments was in Season 4, Episode 1, where he sang Creep while playing the piano. That wasn't all. He had more singing scenes like when he sang Nina Simone's Sinner Man, Luck Be a Lady, All Along the Watchtower, and many more. Tom Ellis made sure he gave us a taste of his amazing voice, along with his excellent acting skills on the show. It's quite sad that the show had to end. At least it didn't stay cancelled. We were lucky to get the end of the series, but we won't be seeing more of Tom Ellis. At least we got some moments to remember his character, Lucifer. That's a wrap for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stick around for more exciting content on our channel.